Hello, my magnificent and radiant Leo souls. Welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom, your sacred space for decoding the universe's grand design and reclaiming your divine power. I am your guide, and if you have found your way to this message right here, in this very moment, I want you to know, with every fiber of your being, that this is a royal appointment, orchestrated by the cosmos itself. Pause with me for a moment. Before we journey into the heart of this profound revelation, I invite you to find a space where you can feel your own sovereignty. Take a deep, majestic breath in, filling your lungs with the golden light of the sun, the very star that rules you. And as you exhale, release any doubt, any fear, any whisper that told you that you were anything less than royalty. Let your shoulders drop. Let your heart, that great, generous, and courageous heart of yours, open to receive a truth so potent, it is destined to change the very foundation of your kingdom. Have you ever stood in the center of your own home, the castle you have so carefully built, and felt a strange and unsettling tremor beneath your feet? A subtle vibration that has nothing to do with the world outside, but everything to do with the world within. A feeling that the very walls that are meant to protect you, to reflect your glory, are whispering that a great change is coming. A truth so powerful it could shake your world, not to bring it to ruin, but to reveal a hidden throne you never knew was yours. If you can feel the resonance of that promise deep in your bones, if your lion heart is stirring in recognition, I want you to do something for me right now. Make a sacred pact with your own destiny. Press that like button, not as a simple click, but as a powerful seal upon your intention, a coronation of your readiness to hear this divine truth. And if you are ready to claim the golden era that is coming, go to the comments right now and declare it with me. Type, I am ready to welcome the energy of abundance from the universe. And if this path of cosmic wisdom feels like home to you, make sure you subscribe and join our soul family. We will walk this path of awakening together. Are you ready, my dear Leo? Because we must now speak of the tremor itself. We must journey into the first chapter, where your home, your sanctuary, your kingdom begins to whisper secrets your soul has been waiting to hear. Have you ever sat in your favorite room, surrounded by the life you've built, and felt the very air grow still, as if holding its breath? Perhaps you've dismissed it as a passing mood, a shadow from a cloud crossing the sun. But let me whisper a cosmic secret to you. Those vibrations, that sudden chill, that feeling that the ground is no longer solid beneath you, it is not a sign of misfortune. It is the quiet roar of your own soul signaling that the time has come for a profound shift to enter the sanctuary of your life. I believe with all my heart that a home is not merely a structure of wood and stone. For a magnificent soul like yours, Leo, your home is your stage. It is your throne room. It is the external reflection of your inner kingdom. Every object you've chosen, every picture on the wall, every ray of sunlight that streams through the window, it is all a testament to the light that shines within you. Do you see it? And when your heart is carrying a silent burden, a secret disappointment, a crack in your pride that you've shown to no one, your home begins to carry that weight too. The air can become heavy. The gilded objects can feel less like treasures and more like parts of a beautiful cage. The walls themselves can seem to bend under the weight of an untold story. And so the quake that is coming, that sudden shock that may rattle your very foundation, is not here to destroy your kingdom. Oh no, my powerful friend, it is a divine intervention. It is the universe's way of reminding you that it is time for the true sun to break through the clouds. It is time for a holy fire to cleanse the rooms of your life, both inner and outer, to make way for a new era of your reign. I once sat with a Leo woman, a soul so radiant and full of life, who had created what looked like a perfect home, a perfect life. Every corner was immaculate, a testament to her strength and flawless taste. But I could feel energetically that she was living under a tremendous weight. Her home had become a stage where she had to perform perfection every single day, hiding the wounds of a past betrayal. One day, a secret she had been protecting was revealed not by her, but by another. It felt to her like a great storm had torn the roof off her carefully constructed castle, exposing her to the world. At first, she felt shame, a deep and searing blow to her Leo pride. She believed the universe had conspired to humiliate her. And yet, in the quiet dawn after the storm, as the literal and metaphorical light poured into the broken spaces, she saw something she had never seen before. She saw the dark corners where her own truth had been hiding. She realized her home had not been destroyed, but liberated. It was an invitation to stop performing and to start truly living, to finally breathe, to reign in her own authentic truth, not in a flawless image of it. What is the lesson for you here, magnificent Leo? Sometimes what we perceive as a devastating collapse is actually the unseen hand of the cosmos dismantling the walls of our own gilded cage. A crack in the foundation is not there to frighten you. It is there to create an opening for your own brilliant light to flood in with renewed intensity. Sometimes we must hear the sound of stone breaking to remember that inside our own courageous heart has never stopped beating. Your home is not just a collection of possessions. It is the sacred ground where your soul is both protected and tested. The changes happening within your home are direct reflections of the revolution happening within your heart. And if the universe allows the walls to tremble, it is because it is calling you to awaken, to see that your space must be cleansed of old energies, of past hurts, of any person or memory that does not honor the king or queen that you are. Pause with me again for a moment. Close your eyes. Feel the powerful, steady rhythm of your own heart. Hear your own breath, as calm and mighty as a sleeping lion. And understand this, the mystery, the shock that is approaching does not come to dethrone you. It comes to free you. It comes to release you from any shadow, any obligation, any performance that was never truly yours to begin with. Perhaps you once thought your home was just a shelter, a place to rest after you went out and conquered the world. But in truth, it is a mirror. If the house trembles, perhaps it is because your own spirit is finally ready to break free from its self-imposed limitations. So do not be afraid. Do not cling to the crumbling facades. Trust that in each crack, the universe is sending you a message written in sunlight. My child, it is time to release. It is time to let your true, unedited, magnificent light flow in. And you must know, these tremors are only the beginning. Beyond them lies not just a change of scenery, but a profound transformation within you. Your heart, which has longed for a kingdom worthy of its generosity, is about to witness a miracle. But what you may ask will appear after the shaking. What fortune can possibly rise from the rubble? Ah, Leo, the universe holds in the shadows a gift of pure gold meant only for you. There are days, my dear Leo, when you awaken in your kingdom believing the sun will shine as it always does. But then it happens. A single phone call, an unexpected letter, a piece of news that feels like a direct challenge to your authority, to your heart. In an instant, your world is shaken. Your heart pounds, your chest tightens, and it feels as if the roof of your carefully built world is about to cave in. You roar in silence. Why? Why is this happening in the one place where I am supposed to be sovereign? But listen. Listen closely to the whispers of the cosmos. This is not destruction. This is a divine reset. This is a holy interruption designed to awaken you from a slumber you didn't even know you were in. I once knew a powerful Leo man, a leader in his community, who discovered a deep betrayal from his most trusted partner. The news came to him in his own office, his seat of power, and in that moment, he told me it felt like his entire world had turned to ash. He thought his reign was over. His pride, the very core of his being, was shattered. He sat in silence for weeks, the fire in his eyes dimmed to a flicker. But from that place of absolute devastation, something miraculous occurred. Stripped of his trust in others, he was forced, for the first time in years, to turn inward and trust only himself. He started a new venture, a project born not from ambition, but from a true, authentic passion he had suppressed for years. From the edge of losing everything, a new door opened, a door that led to a kingdom far grander and more meaningful than the one he had lost. Leo, I want you to burn this truth into your heart. What looks like collapse is often the universe's sacred strategy for clearing the path. Some walls must be torn down, so you can see the infinite sky beyond them. Some thrones must crumble, so you can build one of true, unshakable power. The shocks we experience in life, the ones that feel like a fatal blow to our pride, are often the very seeds of a miracle planted deep in the soil of our soul. Think of the times you have faced a challenge head-on, your heart beating with fear, but your spirit refusing to bow. Do you remember, in the end, it was in that very moment of confrontation that a strange and magnificent strength arose within you, carrying you forward? Like the Tower card in the tarot, everything may seem to crumble, the crown may fall, but then the Sun card, your card, Leo, always rises again, revealing a new world, a new beginning, bathed in golden light. In destruction, there is creation. In collapse, the seed of rebirth waits. I know that a blow to your pride, a loss of face, is one of the deepest pains a Leo can endure. But remember sometimes that loss is liberation. What is taken from you is not meant to destroy you, but to return to you a space that can be filled with a brighter, more authentic light. Imagine a throne room, cluttered with old heavy tapestries representing past glories and old obligations. It looks impressive, but there is no room to breathe, no room for new light. Only when a great divine wind blows through and rips them from the walls can you finally see the true golden architecture of the room. And in that cleared space, your own sunlight can finally enter and fill every corner. This is true for the people in your kingdom as well. Perhaps someone has been dimming your light, subtly challenging your authority, or taking your generous heart for granted, even under your own roof. Take heart, for the universe is a grand and just kingdom, and it never allows falsehood to reign for long. The truth will be revealed. Justice, though sometimes silent, is always moving. Those who sought to undermine you will find themselves entangled in their own deceptions. You do not need to roar for revenge. Sometimes your dignified royal silence is the most powerful judgment of all. Leo, within you, I sense a fire that can never be extinguished. You think you are being struck down, but in truth, you are being lifted up to a higher vantage point. You think your house is trembling, but it is simply undergoing a sacred purification, clearing out old stagnant energies to welcome your new, elevated frequency. You think you have lost, but right now, the cosmos is whispering in your ear. You are about to receive the crown that has always been yours. Hold on to your magnificent courage. Let the solar winds sweep away the final fragments of fear clinging to your heart. For what is coming is not darkness, but a dazzling opportunity, a golden door opening in the very place you once felt defeated. What seems like an ending is in fact the grand coronation you have been waiting for your entire life. Close your eyes and whisper this royal decree with me. I accept this divine reset. I believe that every challenge is a stepping stone to my throne. I open my heart, my home, and my kingdom for the golden light to enter. Seal this decree with a like, share it, so another Leo may find the courage to face their own storm, and subscribe as a soul covenant that we will witness each other's glorious return to power. And then, in the majestic stillness after the storm, you will see the miracle shimmering into being. Do you wish to know what form this golden fortune will take? After the trembling days, after the blow that seemed to shatter your pride, a door will suddenly creak open within your very own kingdom. At first, you may not even notice it, for your heart might still be healing, your royal gaze still turned inward. But then a brilliant stream of golden light will pour in, illuminating a path you had not seen before, and you will feel something being placed directly into your hands, a gift, a fortune, a blessing long prepared for you by the cosmos. I believe, Leo, that not a single act of your generosity has ever gone unnoticed. Every time you have shared your warmth, every time you have led with your heart, every moment you have stood strong in your integrity even when you were weary, it has all been recorded in the great cosmic ledger. There were moments you may have felt unseen, unappreciated, like a sun shining in an empty sky. But in truth, every spark of your fire, every beat of your courageous heart was a prayer of light sent out into the universe. And now that prayer is returning to you, not in the way you might expect, but as a golden rain falling upon the roof of your kingdom, awakening the dreams that had lain dormant. Leo, this blessing does not come from nowhere. It is the direct cosmic reward for your soul's unwavering courage and magnificent spirit. Perhaps it is an unexpected sum of money appearing like a discovery of a royal treasure. Perhaps it is a powerful career opportunity, a chance to take the stage and be recognized for your true talents just when you thought you had been overlooked. Perhaps it is simply a long overdue apology, a recognition from someone who once wronged you, restoring your honor in a profound way. But however it arrives, know this: it is a sign that the universe has always seen your worth. Remember, money is only one facet of this blessing. It is a tool, a resource for your creative fire and your generous heart. But more importantly, you are reclaiming your divine inheritance, a deep, unshakable faith in yourself. Like the sun reclaiming its place in the center of the sky after an eclipse, this light is not just to be admired. It is to remind you and the world that the darkness could never, ever extinguish your flame. I once met a Leo man in his 50s, a brilliant artist who had lost his funding and his studio in a series of shocking betrayals. He told me his home, once a vibrant hub of creativity, had become a hollow, silent place. He had lost his throne. He thought he had lost everything. But one day, sorting through old papers, he found a design he had sketched years ago and forgotten. On a whim, he submitted it to a competition. That single act of courage, born from the ashes of his defeat, opened a new door. It led not only to financial restoration but to a level of recognition and creative freedom he had never known before. He had not just regained his kingdom, he had built a bigger, brighter one. Do you see, Leo? The universe does not take from you to abandon you. It takes from you to make space for you to receive something far greater, something more aligned with the king or queen you have become. Right now, you may not see the full picture, but I can see the celestial cards revealing a magnificent future. I see fields of sunflowers turning their faces towards you. I see a golden coin being placed in your palm, shining not only with wealth, but with the light of divine justice. And I see in your eyes the brilliant, playful, indomitable fire of your spirit blazing once more. Allow yourself to receive, magnificent one. You have grown so accustomed to giving, to shining your light for others. But now is the time to open your royal hands and be gifted in return. Receive not with suspicion, but with the confident grace of a monarch accepting their tribute. Receive not as if by chance, but as the rightful recognition of your journey. Whisper this with me. I know the universe sees my light. I believe my generosity is my power. I open my kingdom to receive my divine fortune, my joy and my honor. Seal this with a like, share it, so another Lionheart may remember their worth, and subscribe as a soul covenant that we will reign in our power together. But remember, Leo, this golden fortune is only the beginning. It is the overture to a gift, far greater, a treasure not wrapped in gold, but in the fiery warmth of a kindred heart. Stay with me, for what I am about to reveal next is the arrival of your true royal partner. In the majestic quiet after the storm has passed, when your kingdom has been shaken and then settled into a new, more authentic foundation, another sound will arise. It is not the roar of the wind or the creaking of old structures. It is a steady, powerful heartbeat mirroring your own. A knock on your door from someone who carries a flame as bright as yours. This, my dear Leo, is the arrival of true love. I believe that love never arrives at the wrong time. It is not for you to grasp a hand in a moment of weakness, only to find yourself diminished. True sovereign love only appears when your soul is fully ready to be met in its power. When you have learned to love your own light, even in the quiet days of solitude. When you have healed the cracks in your own pride and learned to rule your inner kingdom with grace. It is then that a partner worthy of you enters, not to possess your light, but to amplify it, to stand beside you on the throne, not in your shadow. Leo, remember this. After betrayal, after disappointment, you will never love in the same way again. Once you may have loved with a fierce possessive fire, needing constant admiration to feel secure. But now you are awake. You know that true love is not about adoration. It is about the sacred meeting of two suns. You will choose someone worthy of your loyalty, someone who not only basks in your radiant warmth, but gives their own fire back to you, creating a blaze so magnificent it illuminates the world. I remember speaking with a Leo woman in her 60s. She told me that after a painful divorce, where her generosity was taken for weakness, her heart had become a fortress. She swore she would never let anyone into her kingdom again. And yet, on an ordinary day, a new neighbor came to her door, not with flattery, but with a simple, honest question about her magnificent garden. It was a conversation between equals, two people who appreciated beauty and strength. From that seemingly simple encounter, a quiet, powerful love blossomed. It was not loud or dramatic, but deep and respectful, healing the old wounds. She told me I realized love never left me. I had just built walls too high for the light to get in. A heart that has been wounded can still blaze with passion. And it is the light of the universe that will now send you someone who treasures every facet of your brilliant soul. This person will not fear your roar. They will be enchanted by it. They will not be intimidated by your light. They will be inspired by it. They will see you not through the mask of strength you sometimes wear, but through the true, tender, and fiercely loyal heart that shines from within. Let your heart soften, dear Leo. Do not keep the gates of your kingdom closed for fear of being hurt again. For the love the universe is bringing you this time is not a burden. It is a throne for two, a place of co-creation, a place of being truly seen and celebrated. Allow yourself to answer the knock at your door. Believe that this is the moment the universe wants you to receive, not just to give. You have waited so long, perhaps lost faith so many times, but now your heart is about to be reborn, cradled in a love that is worthy of your magnificence. Write this down as an affirmation for your soul. I am worthy of a love that matches my own fire. I open my heart to welcome the one sent to reign beside me. And if you feel within your chest a new rhythm, a distant call, trust that it is the sign of the universe drawing you closer to the one who will honor your light. Seal this faith with a like, share it, so another Leo may find hope, and subscribe as a covenant that your love is a sacred destiny. This journey now opens into a new beginning, the moment your home becomes the palace of miracles. It is time, my magnificent Leo, to close today's journey with a sacred decree. The shock you endured was never meant to break you. It was a cosmic intervention to shatter the gilded cage and open a new sky within your soul. The cracks in the walls are no longer marks of ruin, but sacred openings through which your own brilliant sunlight can now pour unobstructed. And that light not only fills the rooms of your home, but also shines into the deepest chambers of your heart. Where once there were wounds to your pride, there is now healing happening through the warmth of self-love and the protection of the cosmos. I believe not a single ray of your light has ever been wasted. Every time you fell and rose again, every step you took in the darkness while holding on to your inner fire was preparing you for this grand coronation. Trust that what felt like a loss was simply the universe clearing the stage for your next great act. Beloved Leo, you deserve a home filled with laughter and creativity. A kingdom where your heart can rest. A love that is not a battle for control, but a dance of two flames. A heart once wounded can reign again more wisely and more brilliantly than before. And today you have heard that call. Remember to whisper this final affirmation to the cosmos. Today I open my heart to miracles. I trust the sacred plan of my reign. I am grateful, and I receive all the gold, all the honor, and all the love that belongs to me. Seal this with a like, share it, so that the light may spread to all corners of the earth, and subscribe as a covenant of the soul, that you are never alone on this majestic journey. Thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for allowing me to be a small part of your magnificent story. It has been a true honor to share this sacred space with you. I wish you an abundance of joy, a profound sense of peace, and the unwavering success that you so richly deserve. Remember, you are the sun of your own universe. You are the glorious, unconquerable phoenix, and you are here to reign. Go forth and be brilliant.